Alright. Welcome to the podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Thomas. And we're just going to go around the room, so everybody introduce themselves. So, I guess.
I'm Zach.
I'm Shay.
I'm Joe.
Alright. Welcome to the Late Night Friday podcast. I think that's what we're calling it.
On Sunday.
Look, scheduling. It's easier for us to schedule this on a Sunday, and we are releasing this on a Friday, okay? Fuck off.
Right.
It has been 30 seconds. Oh well, we roll with it. YouTube, sorry. But don't worry, first one never gets monetized anyways. So we don't get monetized anyways.
We're not famous.
So
yet.
first one we'll just But I don't know. What's up, guys? This is gonna be very quick. Oh fuck it. I don't know.
It's gonna be something.
It's
gonna be something. We're gonna have topics. We're gonna have conversations going on for this hour-long podcast we're about to be going.
There's going to be content with context,
hopefully.
and it's constantly going to happen.
Yeah. So I guess I don't know. Start this off with God damn it! Wow, this is
What's happening in the world?
Yeah. Oh, it reminds me. So, I seen it was like scrolling on Twitter the other day. Actually, no, it was like last week I saw this. I was like scrolling on Twitter. So there is a thing that is going on between Ireland, I think it's like Dublin and New York, like the whole live stream portal thing. You guys heard of it?
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that.
Oh, the memes coming out of this.
Oh my God.
Great.
So Zach, there's actually been an update to the last time like I talked to you about this.
There was an update.
Yeah, like it's back online now.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah, like it's.
I knew it was back online.
Thing is, it's now only between like a certain time, and like if.
And there's a ton of guards watching it.
I think there is like if there is like actual like profanity or like nudity or shit like that, it like goes down for like a brief moment. I know they did like some kind of like monetization thing, not monetization. Wow, moderation thing for it. But because Joe, basically, I don't know, what happened like before, like people. I think it was on the New York side.
Or yeah, I think it did start.
I think
it was on both sides. There was some not so great.
I know the Dublin sign. People were showing like legit pictures of like 9/11 happening and whatnot.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And then
no way.
Yeah, dead ass. Like there's a video of like a guy pretty much just holding up his phone to like the camera. It's just like a picture of the second plane hitting the building. I'm like, no way.
Why would they? Wait, what world? Why would they put that up and not expect something like that to
Like
happen?
I know.
Mind you, there was also people flashing each other on like both sides of the screen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like there were prostitutes in New York, and then people just being stupid in Ireland.
Because I thought it was like I saw like, or at least the one video I seen, I thought it was like an OnlyFans chick just basically showing her tits to like fucking Dublin.
Oh yeah, there was that too, but I'm
like, that was the one that I seen, and then
that was the one.
Got an OnlyFans sign, at least.
I don't know.
Tag.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It was just the back, and it's like, oh yeah, you could.
Or...
For real, if you're gonna advertise, at least do it right.
Yeah, you gotta have at least like your watermark or something on.
But at least have the watermark
just
on the
ad sign just across the chest.
just have her ad on her back and on her
like,
chest.
who would green light this and be like, you know what?
I don't know.
Like, you know.
In concept, it sounds like a cool idea, but like it's the internet.
Definitely.
What do you like? What do you expect?
I mean,
it's gonna be
almost
educational.
It's worse, but it's almost as bad as the mom who dropped her kids off at school with her OnlyFans tag like on the back of her car.
Wait,
No
what?
shot.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so-
crazy,
You guys didn't hear about this?
No.
No.
Okay, so basically, I forget where in the U.S., but basically,
Oh, of
this
course, it's the
mom-
States.
Oh yeah, it's the U.S. But like this mom was dropping her kids off at school, and basically got told by the PTA that if she wants to drop her kids off, she has to do it, I think, a few blocks from the school, because she has her OnlyFans tag on the back of her car.
No.
And
my
like
God,
they
bro.
interviewed the mom for this, and she thought nothing was wrong. Like
How
this
old
is
were
how
the
this,
kids?
this, They didn't go into the kids. They just talked to the mom.
Mm,
I'm assuming the kids are younger.
I would assume elementary. So
yeah.
I think it was in elementary, middle school,
Yeah.
something like that, like younger kids. So the news people didn't interview the kids, but they interviewed the mom, and she was like, "Oh yeah, no, this is how I provide for my family, so I should be fine to do it wherever." And it's like, okay, there's a line you're not supposed to cross. Like, do you imagine? Could you imagine the bullying that would happen?
Oh my
It's like, hey,
god.
look what I've got on my phone. It's your mom's tats fucking flopping out everywhere.
Oh my! Wait, what if
Mom's
she put like
cats.
little what if she put little tags on their bags or something like that, like little keychains with her
Oh
tag
my
on it,
god.
and sent them in like that?
Buy my merch
Little
line.
coupons.
He's a buy my.
Hey,
Here.
elementary school kids, buy my merch line.
Oh my-
Oh
It's
my
got my
God.
boobs on it.
Elementary kids get 15% off.
Fucking nipple keychains and
Bro, that's
But,
I would
like-
honestly like, man. Can you imagine? Like, even in high school, if you were in high school and your
Oh,
buddies were
dude,
like,
that'd be
"Yo, I
so
saw your
much
mom on
worse.
OnlyFans,
Yeah, high
bro.
school,
That's
you know, would be
crazy."
so
Like,
much worse.
Middle school, high school would have been so much worse.
It's so crazy to me how many people are like on OnlyFans, and it's such a common thing now.
Because it pays well. Like,
I mean,
unfortunately,
like,
the
it's
I
truth,
mean,
it pays
well, I do have to add it. Like, it can pay well. That's the thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Is there are like girls who are on OnlyFans posting more and more provocative photos to try and get more and more views.
Yeah, like
I
I've
mean,
seen
like,
I've seen a girl. Sorry to cut you off,
No.
Thomas. I saw like going like related to that. There was a girl who had like a interview. She said that she paid off her whole like university tuition by being on OnlyFans.
I think I heard about that.
That's
One. Yeah,
wild.
that's like.
I mean, that's a fairly common story these days because
Yeah, I
the thing
know.
is there's like it's not just on the women's side; it's on the men's side too because there are so many men in that like that age, like the age demographic between their like 20s to 30s that don't have the level of female interaction that our parents used to have.
No.
Where it was I go out to a bar, I go out to a club, I meet a girl. Now we're in the era of the Me Too, where guys are, majority of guys, not all of them, but like majority of them are too scared to approach a woman with the risk of something happening.
Yeah.
It's such a completely different generation now. Like, even like you don't even go to a bar and approach people anymore. Now there's all these dating apps and all this shit that's on there. Like, you find somebody through a screen these days. Like,
And
it's
I think
actually
that's
scary.
why OnlyFans thrives so much.
Yeah.
Is because without that interaction, this is the normal thing. I swipe through my phone, I find a cute girl, and I follow her online. But then there's also the aspect of like, not knowing that interaction as well, and then feeling the personal connection when there is none to the mass posting that these women do.
No.
For sure.
So it's she's posting it just for me, and that's how they're making money. Because there's so many guys that are willing to simp out and spend the money on these women that have absolutely no intention of ever meeting or seeing these people that are looking at their content.
I mean, the same thing, like pretty much kind of like going off of, like what Joe said, like the different like generation, like different day and age, and like parasocial relationships have become like more and more of a thing. Like
I mean,
with
I think-
like these online creators and whatnot.
I mean, I think as well with this kind of stuff, like with OnlyFans specifically, like there's also such a huge demographic of it that just become total creeps. Like I've heard stories of like stepfathers following their stepchildren's
even like
OnlyFans or
even
like
regular
whatever.
parents following their kids OnlyFans
Because
like,
it allows them to
from
have like that
them.
anonymity of it, of like behind the internet screen and whatnot.
But then we're also in
Which is a
the
bit
era of
fucked.
like, not only is it the relationship that's fucked, it's the parenting as well. Because like we're in a generation where there are more walkout parents than ever before. Like we've seen the abortion rates increase massively because there are women that are like, I'm 20, I don't want to have a child, I'm not ready for this.
Mhm.
And against the father's wishes, they're like, I don't want to do this, and it's their body, their choice argument.
Mhm.
But then we also get into the other side of it, like the male side of it, where there are more dads walking out than ever. and like it used to be a funny joke of like that one dad who's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go get milk and I'm gonna leave.
Never
But
comes
it's
back.
becoming it's becoming more and more of a common story.
Yeah.
And then we see all these clips online of like the mom trying to get alimony or child support out of who they think is the father, only to find out they're not the father.
Yeah.
And then it's like, who the hell is the father? And then you're like, oh well, she's been sleeping around, and that's the mentality we're in. And it's
Yeah, we gotta get them on Maury. Maury Povich.
You are not the father.
yeah, but
Oh!
it's such a weird era that we're living in, where we're more connected than ever, but more separate than ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's connected through technology now. It's horrible, honestly. I don't know.
I
Too
mean,
digitalized.
like, it's a good thing. Like, it can also be like a good thing. It's like kind of like how like most of us like Shay became friends with us because like we met him through like
Yeah.
it's weird to say we met him online like
Yeah.
through gaming and whatnot, and like the fact that the guy pretty much lives like on the other side of the country compared to like the
Yeah,
rest of
dog.
us here, or like completely
Yeah.
like miles away.
Yeah, I flew cross country like 4 times. Gotta be
Like,
fit.
oh fuck yeah! Like, it's a good and like I don't know, fucked up thing.
It's a
Definitely
lot for
pros and cons.
Yeah,
there's for me, like, technology for dating is a lot. There's like a lot more risk to it. Like, with all this technology, there's such a high percentage of cheating, and like, I don't know, just because you can have access to so many people and so many things. Like, that's what I don't know. I
Yeah.
think that, like, it's tough.
No,
Like,
it's,
Like
it's
the other thing for dating as well, like there's so many like unwritten rules to things as to like when and where it's appropriate, and then even then there's still that chance that like the person you approach, whether it be a guy, whether it be a girl, there's always that chance where it flips and it turns into unwanted anything, and then
Yeah.
it goes down a rabbit hole of like accusations, whatever. Like if you're a guy, we're in the lifetime of like you're guilty till proven innocent, and then even at that point, if
You
you're proven
still,
innocent, your life is done.
yeah.
yeah.
There's
A lot
so
of it
many
has to do
people
like
have been
with
accused of stuff.
double standards
But
as well. Now being more
yeah.
amplified.
Oh, it's the double standard as well. Like yeah, that's
Yeah, like there's a lot of times where it happens with most celebrities and stuff that have been accused of like celebrity males that have been accused of something, and it like totally ruins their career, and they're proven innocent, but they still have that accusation, and it ruins them for a while. So
Yeah.
it's just
like
like, even like, that's why men are so scared to like ask women out or something like that, because you approach the wrong woman and you ask her for a number, now you're a creep, you're a weirdo, and like now you're all over the internet as being a creep, and it like ruins you. Like, it happens like that fast, and it does happen. It's just,
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
like one big one that I remember like in the last few years was Vic Mignogna,
Who?
the guy who voiced Edward Elric in Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, okay. I don't
Like
know,
like
yeah.
major voice actor, had a massive career, massive following, had one accusation of him inappropriately dealing with fans and being rude at work, and he lost everything. Was then later proven innocent, but
but the
like
damage has been done.
the damage is done. None of the studios he worked with who are willing to work with him again, and like that's like the common story.
I mean, like the same thing. Like I guess, like also is like the whole Johnny Depp thing that happened like
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, he's been proven innocent,
Yeah,
but we
he
still
was
haven't seen him in a
proven.
movie.
Yeah,
To
he
be
was proven
fair, though,
innocent.
I think like both sides were like, they were both like, he wasn't
Oh,
perfect.
dude.
Oh no.
He wasn't perfect. Like, he was
No.
bad for his side too. But before they went to court, when he got those accusations, they completely cut him off Disney without even
Mhm.
waiting for the trial. So it's easy as that.
Oh yeah, that's why we got that defamation trial, because
Yeah.
without even having a chance to prove himself innocent, he lost everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah,
And
like now that
then-
he's like proven, it's like Disney. I'm pretty sure wouldn't even would is not even hiring him back.
No, I
Well,
don't
the
think
thing
he
is,
wants to go back
well,
either.
no. So he, like, I've actually read up on this. he's willing to go back and work with Disney, but he wants a public apology,
Mhm.
and they're never going to do that. And
No, that's what I'm
that's-
saying. Like Disney
that's where we
won't
get in
like
line.
publicly like
Yeah.
say that they fucked up.
No, they're not. They're too big of a corporation to go, oh no, we made a mistake with this one guy,
Mhm.
and then everyone's going to go, oh, who else have you made a mistake with? And then
Yeah.
that's going to backfire on them. It's the mindset of like the big corporation, and like yes, they would make millions if he came back and did a movie, because whatever movie, like the thing is like I remember there was a point very recent after the trial where there were studios fighting to get him to be in something that they were producing,
Yeah.
because everybody knew that the first movie he's in would sell so much money,
Yeah, people would
Because-
want to support him.
because people would want to not only support him but also just see him in a movie again after, like, when was his last movie? What was it, Mordecai?
I don't know. Hold on. I think it was. I don't know. For some reason, I'm thinking it was more like one of the. I want to say like one of the Pirates of the Caribbean, but I don't think that's correct.
But for a new movie he was in, I
His-
don't think he said. I didn't know he said he wasn't gonna go back to that ever again. He would never
His
do
most
one.
recent?
Crimes.
Yeah.
So he was. I think Crimes of Grindelwald, I think, was his last movie.
Yeah.
No, he has one coming out this year, Johnny Puff.
Yeah, that's a voice. I don't know.
Mm.
I guess.
I mean, he had Minamata in 2020.
Yeah,
I think that was his
Yeah.
first movie back, but that was an indie film.
there's like City of Lies. Oh, Fantastic Beasts. I think it was.
Yeah, Crimes
Yeah.
of Grindelwald.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crimes of Grindelwald. Maybe something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the one I
Yeah.
Yeah, but like going back to like that's why it's even hard for like it's men are scared to like ask
His
them
last
out or
Pirates of
even,
the
like-
Caribbean movie was 2017. Interesting. I'm getting distracted. Anyways, but yeah, no. I think wrapping up this topic, it's
Yeah.
definitely fucked throughout.
Yeah.
Like how society has changed so much in like a different kind of way than what it used to be.
for
but-
sure.
I don't know. I guess like keeping on the movie topics and like pretty much that whole topics of genres. You guys hear about the Minecraft and Jack Black being in it? Minecraft movie?
was that
No.
actually confirmed?
Yeah, no, that actually was confirmed.
Yeah.
Like I think it was I want to say last month.
Yeah.
Last
sometime
month they
month.
finished up wrapping. They
I
wrapped
th-
up
Oh,
filming.
they wrapped up the movie already?
Yeah, like the filming of it at least, I think, is what I heard. I don't know how true or legitimate that is, but I think they
I saw a clip, like a short. I think it was like yesterday of like I think it was Dwayne Johnson and Jack Black like playing with like Minecraft stuff. For,
oh,
like,
the 15th anniversary. Was that
But,
really? Was
I
that
was- that was that was the 50th.
That was Dwayne
I wasn't
Johnson?
sure. I wasn't sure. Yeah. wasn't it?
I don't know. I thought it wasn't, but anyways, but yeah, no, I saw that, and it kind of like confirmed. Like some people think that like I don't know, it's like pseudo confirmed it, but no. But the fact that like Jack Black is gonna be in a Minecraft movie playing
Oh,
Steve-
Jason Momoa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jason
it's
Momoa. Yeah, he's confirmed.
Yeah, it
But,
was Jack
like-
Black and Jason Momoa, and they were like
Yeah, like
playing with
something
like
in with a
Minecraft
cave.
swords and pickaxes.
Yeah.
So is there,
Like
does he have like a character? Like who is he playing?
Yeah, Jack Black
He's
is
playing
playing
Steve.
Steve.
Jack
Yeah.
Black is playing Steve.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh man.
So, yeah, I don't know when the movie's coming out, but yeah, I think they said
Yeah, this is the,
it was.
this is the clip. I just posted it.
I think they just said like it's gonna be filming. It wrapped up filming last month. If I'm
Well, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
yeah, like obviously, well, video game movies and like video game adaptations have been kind of like doing better than what they did before.
I
Oh,
don't know.
dude, especially like a decade ago? Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
like, it's like-
100%.
man.
Fuck, compared to like the
I mean,
early
I'm-
2000s and like the 90s,
I
like
would-
the Mario
I-
movie that
I
was
would
like
debate
released.
though. I would debate that the Borderlands movie was the bad casting choice in my opinion.
I haven't seen that one.
Didn't see it.
Jack Black plays Claptrap in that. Which is, like, doesn't make any sense because I feel like they should have just got the regular person to play him,
The regular voice actor passed away, did he not?
or at least someone similar to him.
I don't know.
Jack Black-
I think they
Jack
got.
was-
I think they got Jack Black as
Just
more of
put
like.
I
Rick and
mean-
Morty.
I think Kevin Hart
true.
played. Oh, what's his name again? Oh God,
oh,
Kevin Hart's in
Roland.
it. and
Yeah,
then-
Kevin
yeah.
Hart playing Roland, I think, is the dumbest idea they could have come up with.
I know they age
Like Roland's
increased
whole
Lilith.
character, well, yeah, they age increased Lilith, and
Yeah,
then
Lilith
they made
looks like
Roland. They made Roland Kevin Hart, and I think that's the dumbest choice they could have made. I think it'll be funny because Kevin Hart's just funny,
Yeah.
but it doesn't fit the plot of Borderlands to have a shorter kind of funny guy as the serious, like, badass leader of the Crimson Raiders.
I think it was just an idea of let's get A-list actors and hopefully everyone will watch the movie.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, well I
That's
mean that's been
definitely
the
what it
common
is.
thing. Like that, like it's the same thing with like what's going on with The Witcher right now.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Like-
god,
like-
dude.
Like we lost Henry Cavill, who was supposed to go back to be Superman, and then they canceled Superman, and then he was supposed to go into something else, and they canceled that, and then I think he's still working on the Warhammer
I
movie
hope.
TV show, but like we haven't gotten any news on that.
Mhm.
And then by the time he was like, "Hey, I can probably come back and do The Witcher," they're like, "Oh no, we've already recast." And then they just released the first teaser with which one of the Hemsworth brothers? It's
Is it Luke
Liam.
Hemsworth?
Liam.
Liam.
Alright.
Liam.
So it's Liam Hemsworth is now Geralt, and
Oh.
the amount of dislikes to likes on the teaser is insane. Because so many people are upset that they lost their Geralt, quote unquote.
Wow.
Yeah.
We did lose our Geralt.
I mean, I do agree with that. Like Calvel is great in any role he's in because like he starts off with the that's the Superman guy, and then by the end of it you're like, holy crap, that's whoever.
Yeah, it's like, oh
Yeah.
shit, that's Thor's brother.
Yeah, and now that's Thor's brother, or that's the guy who got killed first in Expendables 2.
Just some
Him
low
on
level.
on screen for 5 minutes, got the sad backstory, and then they killed him. I remember
but-
watching that in the theaters and losing my mind because I was like, I think that came out like just after he'd done Hunger Games, so he was like kind of a household name at the time.
Liam.
And Liam was like partially known for like the Hunger Games, like
Wow.
just after it happened, and then he got cast in the Expendables role, and everybody went to go see it to go see him, and then he got killed in the first like 20 minutes of the movie, and it was like the funniest thing
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's
because then it turned into what all Expendables movies are at the end of the day. It's just a movie of old action heroes getting together for like one last bit.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what the Expendables were. It's like, yes, let's try to relive the '80s.
yeah.
Let's try to relive in the '80s like action
Good
movie
old
craze.
days.
I gotta say, having
Yeah.
Antonio Banderas in the third one was great.
I actually don't remember much of the movies anymore.
He was the
Yeah.
dad in Spy Kids.
Oh, that's so cute.
He or he's the voice of Puss in Boots.
Oh, now I know what you're talking
now
about.
I know.
Now I get it.
Glad you said him.
Wow, why did you say that? Why did you say that first?
Yeah, why did you start with that, buddy?
It's all crickets. It's a Puss in Boots. Oh,
It's like,
shit,
oh,
that's my
who?
boy.
Oh yeah, I
that
saw
guy?
that movie.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen that movie, but I heard like good things about that.
Oh,
Puss in
you
Boots.
haven't seen the
Puss
new
in
one?
Boots.
Oh.
No, I've been playing.
Me
I've been
either.
like trying to like watch it with my girl, but like I've heard a lot of like good things about it. It's
It
not
was.
like
I gotta say,
I heard it's good.
DreamWorks' best villain they've ever
yeah,
done.
it's the-
Like I think the only one who's close is Hitch from Rise of the Guardians.
Hmm.
Mm.
Like that, in like how they affect the story. Like, I've rewatched this movie twice because people keep pointing out like different things, and like death is so well done.
I know. Like I like it
Because
how
he's there.
like
He's
just
there. Like if you watch the movie, just keep an eye on the background because he's there every time Puss is in a fight.
like the also like
Like
the one
he,
thing I do like about like how they did his character is like he's not like quote unquote like, oh, he's an evil bad guy. No, he's just doing his job.
yeah,
That's it.
he is death,
Like
and you're supposed to be afraid of him, and
Yeah.
that's like one of the major point of the
Yeah.
movie is like he's always there, he's always watching, he's just waiting for you to slip up.
yeah.
And at the end of the movie, when Puss kind of stands up for himself, and is like, "I'm not afraid of you. I'm gonna live my life to the fullest."
It's
That's
like,
when he
oh,
kind of goes, "Okay, I'll be back for you later," and then he walks off, and that's how.
yeah, because like he's just doing his job. Like at that point, he's just doing his job, which is to be there when you fuck up and die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're cooked.
It's like, oh
I mean,
shit, you cooked? Well, fuck.
Yeah.
I find it funny we were trying to get off of movies and are now back to movies.
No, I mean like, But like,
Video game. I don't know. There's not a lot of, I don't know, video game adaptations that make it.
like it's a lot better
Fallout.
than what is. It was a lot
Fallout.
better than it
Yeah.
was before. Like, cause
Yeah.
like the TV shows, like I will say, like the TV shows are better. Like The Last of Us one, The Last of Us, Fallout.
Yeah.
They're
I gotta
really
I gotta say
good
that,
for
yeah.
like compared like staying dedicated to like the source material itself.
Yeah.
I
Like,
do agree that of the or what's the word? Oh my god, the adaptations. I was like, what's the word? The adaptations that have been done. The TV shows, in the long run, have done better than movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they have
Oh,
more
yeah.
time to flesh out things. Like big example of something recently is the One Piece anime or live action.
mm,
That
I
got
haven't
so
seen
much
that.
more love. But the main thing is the difference between that and like the Avatar adaptation that we just got is
Avatar
the
adaptation?
yeah they did a lot
live
they did a live action they did a live
Oh,
action Avatar
I
and
didn't
it was
know
not
that.
it was not great. It was
Yeah.
better than the movie, which
Yeah.
wasn't a hard
It
which
take a
wasn't a
million
hard
years to do a airbend trick.
yeah it wasn't like a hard leap to beat that movie, but like they changed like tiny things that they're like, oh, this isn't gonna affect it, but for the fans they're like, hey, why is this different?
Mm,
Like one big thing is like Sokka, for example. His whole character arc is I'm a man, so I'm better than all of you. Like he's a sexist pig from like most of the story.
yeah.
And it isn't until he gets his shit pushed in by a tribe of warrior women that he's kind of like, oh, okay, I see. There are strong women. I'm not the alpha male
Oh
bullshit.
boy.
And like that like is his like turning point where he starts to kind of appreciate his sister and Toph and everybody else. But in the show, they just erased that from his character, so he has no character arc now.
Oh.
Like his whole personality is just I'm here helping in the background with my boomerang.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I'm not
Meanwhile,
sure.
like
I'm not
oh,
sure
sorry.
people would complain about it. I don't know. I feel like people would complain about it with this society. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
Well,
No, that's
yeah.
exactly why they took it out.
I mean, that's exactly why they took it out, because that's yeah, like that's exactly it. Is that's why they took it out, is because we're like everybody gets offended about everything.
yeah, it's just a soft world sometimes.
And then like
100% is.
but jumping back to like the One Piece live action, the reason that I think it was such a huge success that it was is because Oda, the creator of the series, was so heavily involved in the live action because he wanted it done right or
Yeah.
not at all.
Yeah.
Like there were interviews that came out later of like things that they tried to put into the show. Like they tried to put in romance between characters that like
Didn't have romance.
didn't have romance, and the whole thing is like Oda made a statement where he's like, they tried to do this, and I basically told them it's an action series, it's a shonen series.
Yeah.
It's not meant to have this because the focus isn't the characters, it's the adventure.
Yeah.
The characters push
Yeah.
the story along, but it's the adventure that is the key.
The real adventure was the friends we made on the way.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
yeah.
Maybe the one.
Nation
Maybe the
is
One Piece is the
journey.
friends.
The
Maybe
One Piece is the friends we made on the
we made
way.
along the way.
I mean,
Uh,
the thing is he could do that and people would still love it because that's how
yeah.
much people love the fucking series at this point.
Yeah. I don't know. I just.
He took a 3-week break a couple months ago, basically just going, okay, now that we're this close to the end, I kind of need to figure out what the One Piece actually is.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And then then that's when the joke of the One Piece is just the friends we made on the way. Oh,
Yeah, it's I don't know. So, a lot of people don't do the adaptations really well. Like I don't
No.
understand where they don't study the show or something. They just like, oh, you know what? We're just gonna put the name on it and we're gonna do what we want to do.
Well, that's how it was for The Witcher. Apparently, they were actively trying to avoid a lot of the canon shit. Like,
Really?
apparently,
I
Henry
did
Cavill
hear
had
that.
a fight. Henry Cavill had a fight for a lot of things, and I think because I was listening, I thought he got originally fired because
No, he
they were
quit.
changing so much. Yeah, he quit. Yeah, he quit. I knew. Yeah.
He quit because so what I had read is that he quit because one of the lead writers who was trying to keep things within the canon within the books was fired because he was fighting so much for these certain things.
Yeah.
And then Calville, who was like, okay, if you're not going to follow the source material, which is the whole reason why I wanted this role, I'm not going to be here anymore. And that's one reason why I'm like heavily assuming the next season's not going to be as good as the last 3.
Yeah.
No.
Because without Calville defending Geralt's actions and things, they're just going to tell Liam whatever to do, whatever. And he's going to go, okay.
Alright, cool.
Okay,
Yep.
I can do that.
I can do that.
I
I can
go
swing
it.
my sword.
I'll swing my sword.
That's sweet.
I think there is another problem though when you're trying to adapt like fiction into like a live series medium, is we have a problem of like people get older.
Yeah.
So if you're doing
Yeah.
like a series where like teenagers or younger kids are the focus, 5 seasons down the line, they're gonna look 25
Yeah.
when their characters are still like 12.
Oh, that's the same thing like what happened with Stranger Things.
Exactly.
yeah,
And like
That's what the whole like even like the season 4 like was pushing it, like they were in their 20s but they were still supposed to be playing like kids that
I think one thing that'll work to
14 or
the
16.
advantage of that though is apparently we're getting a Harry Potter TV series.
What?
Apparently
Huh.
that's been in the works for a little bit, and I
did
think
not
if they do
understand.
the timing right and get a season out each year, then we could actually have a viable timeline for the series.
Yeah.
And I think that could work, but the problem is we get things like the writer's strike again, and then
Oh,
that's
yeah.
up that's up in the air and
Yeah.
gone.
But I don't know.
Mm.
I guess moving on to another topic. I guess this is going to be completely a sideline from what we've been going off about, but the whole Marineland thing that kind of happened. So, Joe, I don't know. Have you ever been to Marineland
Yeah, a long time ago.
when you were
Way
like
long time ago.
years ago?
When I was a wee lad.
When
Yeah.
you were, okay,
I
so
think
yeah,
that was most of us.
yeah. I
I
was gonna
touched a
say.
beluga whale one time. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, me too. That was great. So Shay,
Yeah,
basically, to I guess summarize for you,
I live.
what Marineland is it's basically like a central, like it's not a franchise chain, but it's just a Canadian take on SeaWorld.
SeaWorld. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
SeaWorld in Canada.
Yeah.
It's based in Niagara Falls, so it was like a massive tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Packed every summer.
So yeah, like it had live animals. It had like pretty much rides.
It was an ocean park. It was everything. It was a theme park. It was an aquarium. It was an education center. It was a whale preserve area ish, quote unquote. Like it suffered from the same things that SeaWorld did, where like they didn't have the right size tanks to store the animals,
Or proper
so-
care of some of the
or
animals and whatever.
proper care or all that kind of stuff. So as the years went on, they got more and more
Backlash and whatever.
backlash,
from-
but also just like things happening to them, lawsuits and such. People
most
who
of it
previously
seemed
worked
like it was
there
coming from
kind of
like
blowing
PETA.
the whistle on, yeah, people who previously worked there blowing the whistle on the company and stuff like that.
But
So to the point that this season, when they opened the park,
it also has to
It's-
do, Zach. It also has to do with the fact that there was they got new owners. I think it was last year or something. They were
I think I
acquired
heard
by
about that.
they were acquired by new owners, and so considering like they were kind of just like fiddling with things behind the scenes, and like after COVID and whatever, kind of shut them down for a bit. Whatever, that was because also kind of I think COVID probably had a lot to do with the downfall of what happened, because you couldn't do anything.
Yeah, that's a lot
But-
of places.
Yeah, they ended up getting like new owners, and I think it was the article I was reading. The new owners said like we're gonna be pretty much closing half the park. So I think it was like no rides, no animal attractions. I think.
I think it's a bit more than half the park. It's
But-
like
but you get my point though. Like I think you know more of it because I think you were mentioning it earlier. But
it's pretty much everything except for like the trails is closed. The restaurant hasn't been opened in years.
I think
most of the
I know the
rides
water
have
park
been
is
kind
being
of-
open. They said.
Okay, well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
so like the basically like anything that like people could do in a like it's essentially a giant park right now.
Yeah, I know
Like
the main
you
things
go
that they
for a
said
walk
they were.
on the trails. There's grass that you can go see. There's ponds with swans you can go see. There's the water park, but like the rides, any kind of commercial stuff, is pretty much closed. All of the animal enclosures are cut off from public view. They're not doing any shows of any sort. They're not doing any presentations or anything. It's basically you're gonna spend $15 instead of the normal like $40 or $50 for the ticket. It's $15 to essentially just go walk around a giant park.
Yeah, I know like the part of the rides and the. I think the
Mhm.
restaurant is still being opened.
No, the restaurant's been closed for years.
Really?
They don't have the staff to run it.
Because
I watched
reading
I watched
like
her-
in the
I
article.
watched a video last year
Oh, I think I know
of
exactly.
somebody
Bright
of
Films.
somebody just going around the park.
I think I
It
know the
was like
exact video.
it was a couple walking around Marineland,
Yeah, I know exactly
and
what
like
video you're talking
everything was closed.
I think I did see that on TikTok. Or
about. Yeah, it's
something,
like Bright
somewhere.
Sun Films. Like I'm just
I
gonna
think
get
I-
the
No,
guy
not
shot it.
no, it wasn't. No,
Really?
it wasn't Bright Sun. It was a couple.
Yeah, no, like
Oh,
Bright
one
Sun,
second.
like it was Bright Sun Films. Like him and his, I think it was like girlfriend or wife or whatever, like went to Marineland and like showcased it around.
Everything was like it was
Like
dead.
it seemed like it
was,
seemed like abandoned essentially. It's like kind of like how you described it.
I did see that, and I'm
Yeah.
not surprised though. Like this,
Like
shit
it
they've been
was.
doing there?
Oh yeah, no, it's been dying down.
yeah,
Like it's
because
crazy.
nobody wants to see the animals anymore because they know how much like they're in
They're
like
suffering and whatnot.
yeah.
Damn.
Like,
But
like,
yeah,
it's banned. You can't have killer whales anymore, like orcas in
captivity.
Marineland or like any captivity anymore. Like you can't have them anymore because of how bad they were. Like they would start to go crazy. They would start banging their head against the glass, and they would like try to like beach themselves. Like they were going crazy. There was the one, I think it was Marineland or was it SeaWorld?
No, that was SeaWorld. But Marineland's actually, as I'm like scrolling through this stuff to get information, turns out that the last captive orca in Canada died last
Died.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was-
But I think it was something like I don't know if it was her like that. I think it was a mother that had a calf and she outlived the calf.
Yeah, that was Marine. I've
Because-
seen that was Marineland.
Yeah.
Like she outlived her calf, and she was just pretty much the last one there. So she was just been circling around.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like it was sad and it's fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I saw that and like they were closing like all like the rides and whatnot, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, and I don't know if I think it might have been Marineland, but I knew somebody was flying a drone over there by the dolphin exhibit, and I don't know if it was Marineland or SeaWorld, but one of the two. But either way, like they're both fucked up places. But
Yeah.
they were flying a drone over it, and like the dolphin exhibit was horrible. They weren't being taken care of. The water was gross, and like
Ew.
starts calling them out or whatever. And he's like, "Oh, what are you guys doing about the dolphins and this and that?" And they were just like threatening to like call the cops on him. But the shape that the
That kinda
dolphin
sounds
exhibit
like
was
the
in was
States.
horrible. Man, it was bad. Like I don't know. I'm not really like. I'm kind like, if you want to see like these animals, like go out to their habitat.
Yeah.
Like go on a boat, go boating, go whale watching from there.
Like hell, like you could even go to like Miami or something, or like, and like somewhere in Florida. And I know they got like dolphin swimming, whatever. Like you could
yeah,
swim
like
in.
go somewhere where you go to their environment and like they're pretty much free to do what they want,
Yeah.
not in these enclosed exhibits. It goes for any animal in general though, like, because I love animals. Like I'm a huge animal person, so like, even zoos, like. I don't want to go to a zoo because I don't want to support that because they're just behind cages in like such small areas. Like it's just
I don't
it's
know.
horrible.
Like the
I
thing,
mean,
it depends.
yeah, I think with
Yeah.
zoos, most, especially now with more regulations, are a lot better than a lot of nature preserves. Like the Toronto Zoo, for example, they've been doing a lot of stuff specifically for.
Was
Uh,
it red pandas? I think.
it was red pandas, but they've also been doing like other conservation efforts as well.
Because yeah.
So, because the zoo doesn't just like captivate or like hold.
No,
animals
like they
captive.
nurture them and like they nurse them, like sometimes like rehabilitate them, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot of it's that as well, but a lot of the animals they receive are ones that were either captured by poachers or kept by people as pets or things like that, where they're
Like
not able
domesticated.
to they're not able to survive on their own.
Yeah.
So a
Yeah.
lot of the animals you see in the zoo aren't like there unwillingly. They're just kind of they don't know anything else
Mm.
because it's what they grew up doing. And then there are like also like most zoos nowadays do conservation and they try to protect they send people out to actual nature areas to make sure the animals are doing well.
Yeah.
They do research studies. And then also a lot of what zoos have been doing, especially in the last like decade or so, is they've been doing a lot of inter-zoo projects where a zoo from like say Australia will send animals over for breeding in Canada so that
Yeah.
a species that is nearly extinct or endangered can kind of increase the numbers. Like Australia, like a major thing that they did at the Australia Zoo, where what's his name?
Cool.
Um,
I know with like the zoos, like I know at least I think in Toronto, like they've helped like with like I said with the red panda, like with the pandas, because like wasn't pandas like were like on extinct and like the reason
Yep.
why they're not full on like extinct is because like zoos and whatnot have been able to like get them to breed still, which is seeing pandas trying to
Yeah.
breed is the most hilarious thing ever because they're so stubborn and like they
Oh,
don't wanna.
yeah,
It's like
but sorry,
wow.
my point. Back to my point.
Yeah.
Robert Irwin,
Oh,
the
yeah,
son
yeah.
of Steve Irwin,
Yeah.
managed to breed the turtle the like the turtle
Oh,
that
I
his
saw
dad
that.
found
Oh, yeah.
that had never bred in captivity and had never was like so endangered to the point that I think there was like a handful of them left in the world, and
Mhm.
like I gotta say like their family's conservation efforts have been insane.
Amazing. He's just
Yeah,
bro. He's
it's-
just like his dad. Like he's
Oh,
like
he
spitting
looks like
image,
he looks like his dad. That's the
spitting
thing.
image and personality, everything. He's just like a smaller Steve Irwin.
And then also like his sister Bindi, like she does a lot of stuff too. Like their
That's
mom
good.
does a lot of stuff. Like their whole family, like they were doing a TV show, I think leading up to Bindi getting married.
I think I seen something
Which was
like
basically
that.
just a lot of like behind the scenes of like what they do at the zoo, and a lot of their zoo is it's Steve's dream. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
helping
like
endangered
reliving it.
helping endangered, rehabilitation, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think there is like there is a cut and dry difference between the sea parks where
And yeah,
and zoos, because it not only was it like the enclosures are not designed properly, like for zoos there are people whose job it is to go out into like a habitat, find out what makes it comfortable for whatever animal,
like
come back
recreate
and
it.
then design it and recreate it at the
Yeah.
zoo
Yeah, because
so that the animal feels more comfortable. Like the tiger habitats in the last few years have drastically changed because they send people to their actual habitats.
Yeah.
I think it's
But
also like the difference is, sorry to cut you off. Like you could
no, it's
finish
okay.
what you're saying.
No, I can finish this one.
Alright. So, but pretty much like I think like the key difference is like between like the sea parks and whatever. Like it seems like the sea parks are just more of like, hey, look at these animals, we want your money type thing.
Yeah.
But like zoos were like probably zoos were like at that first, but like how you were mentioning like now it seems more like, hey, we want to take you to what it's like to be in these animals' habitats if you can, like, but without actually
Yeah.
going to there. Like give you a piece of like what their habitat is like, and like in a comfortable way that's like comfortable for the animals and like still safe for you. So you're not
Yeah.
like going out to the middle of Africa just so you can see like a wild fucking zebra or whatever.
Hey man, it's an adventure.
I mean,
know,
true,
bro.
yeah, no, it's an adventure, but like, I don't know, for like people
You
that
gotta
can't,
have some money for that.
it's like, oh shit, like go out to there and like, oh shit, you might get like attacked by poachers or something like that. It's like,
if they mistake you for a rhino or an elephant, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. You pull it off, but
I don't know, but like, yeah, no,
Might get shot with a trank.
yeah, it's gonna take a lot more than ketamine to bring me down.
what kind of trip would somebody would have if they actually did like ketamine?
I think it would just knock you out.
Would it really?
I
Just,
think
But,
didn't Steve-O did kidding
maybe. I know he
Probably.
did a lot of
What hasn't
stuff.
Steve-O done?
He's true. I know like
I hasn't.
I'm surprised that man's still alive. Oh my
For
god.
real.
like
Like-
honestly, like I think I seen like an interview of him like a couple years ago, just of all like the stuff he did, and like
Yep.
hearing like the
Was
stuff
it
that
Joe
he
Rogan?
did. No, it was like his own like
Oh.
actual like YouTube video. It was like, here are the things I've did, and like here's like I've
Things
never
that I've done.
like things I've done, like things I'd never do again because of, like the trip I've had.
Yeah.
Like
Hey
some
guys, it's Steve-O. This is the craziest things that I've done.
you've heard, like yeah, like he was like saying like he
Yeah.
did like you're basically like your coke and all that kind of like
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, all that low stuff. No,
Bro,
Then like
you tell me that none of those people at Jackass were like crazy on drugs when they were doing that stuff. Like,
oh
that's
no,
amazing.
like 100%.
Oh,
Like he even like said like some of the shit that they did, he doesn't even remember doing it because he was like they were so coked out, they were so like off of whatever they were doing at the time. It's like
makes for
insane.
great content.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it does.
Nothing will ever like. I know there was some shows that tried to recreate Jackass, but there was like
Really?
nothing. Yeah, you ever
Yeah.
heard of the? You remember the Dude Sins? You ever heard of the Dude Sins?
No, I no.
Oh man, look it up. I
they
don't know.
they weren't trying to recreate. They were, I think, friends of the show.
Oh.
Yeah,
that
okay,
kinda
but
makes sense.
they tried like they did a show like,
like
that, and like it was
recapture
was
the
pretty-
essence.
it was pretty good, but like nothing is gonna be Jackass.
Yeah,
That's
I mean
the
No.
that could be the same for like anything. Like nothing could ever be like what it originally was.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
it's like the sense.
it's because they made such an impact, right? Like they made a name for themselves. Not anybody
Yeah.
who tries to do stuff like that is like, oh, like
It's
that's
oh,
just
they're
Jackass. Like
yeah,
yeah. So
they're just like the next Jackass. Like the same thing as like if someone were like next episode we come on podcast, we're like all sitting around a table like smoking weed or something. Oh, it's just the next Joe Rogan experience.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like this is all. It's all.
But why? But why aren't we? Like
Yeah.
that sounds like a pretty damn good time if you ask me.
Shit.
Well, yeah. But I like no, it's just kind of like I was saying. Like it's the next thing. Like everyone's like, oh, that's just like what they're trying to imitate that.
Yeah. I get it.
But I don't know. Anybody else had any topics or something? Before we
What time have we been reaching at?
we're about like at 50 minutes. That's why I'm like, think we got time for like one more topic or something.
Eh.
If anybody got anything?
Thought I had one, but
No.
I mean,
Anybody
this
got a?
wouldn't go towards Shay. Unfortunately, I don't know,
I mean-
but when we had that solar storm the other couple days with the,
Aurora Borealis.
yeah, like
I
that's crazy.
wish I
Well,
was able to see
That's
that.
cool. I
I
had
have-
a
I
fucking
have-
tornado that happened a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. You had
You
some-
almost died.
This guy
Yeah, I almost
died.
died. You know, but that's cool. Whatever you did, you know.
Yeah, we saw northern lights that didn't try to kill us. And
Yeah,
I mean,
we
I
saw like
did.
the
I got
sky
pictures.
light up.
Yeah,
It
we
like
saw,
turned like a
northern
nice. It was
lights.
like orange and like whatever color.
Yeah, it was like a nice peaceful night. You know, it was calm. You know, nothing was
Oh
going on.
shit! Had
I saw
power.
rain.
You know what the
Yeah,
weird
that's
thing
what I
is
was-
though?
I
Fucking.
saw rain.
Oh, I think it was a couple days ago, Joe. Oh, when we had the lightning storm.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
There was I think like an hour away from us. There was actually tornadoes that actually touched down.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Like, I saw the video.
It was like
I,
I saw that. I'm like, oh, whoa, because like looking at the weather, I'm like, oh, okay. It's like it was just basic thunderstorm. Like I wasn't thinking much of it.
yeah.
You saw
Which
it on
is-
your phone. I saw it in person.
Lucky
Did you get a video?
had-
Did you get a video of it?
Did you get it?
No.
Then it didn't happen.
That it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Yeah, no, like it's
I got an
it's,
aftermath.
it's scary because like where we are, like where we work, Thomas, is like open area. Like it
Oh,
could
I know,
happen.
like it definitely
No
could.
shit.
Yeah, like I really do wonder, like what would happen? Like what would like I don't know if they have like a protocol for that kind of thing. They probably do,
Shit.
but like I
My
don't know.
protocol is I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Well,
That's
yeah.
my protocol.
World duck pray.
Bro, I
Bye bye to your buildings.
Yeah, you'd be reenacting Twister. The
Bro,
fucking-
I keep my keys in my pocket, bro. I'm
Oh,
out
same.
of there. I don't give a shit. I'm out of there. See ya.
Just
Every man
just
for themselves.
tornado touches down. Just think. Close your eyes, tap your toes 3 times, and there's
Oh
no
my
place like home.
There's
At
no
least
place like home.
place
There's no place like home. You're
Yeah,
just.
I look down. I look down at my
You
Oh,
know,
shit,
mailbox,
dude,
and
dude,
someone hits you in
shit.
the
Next thing you know, you're flying home.
head.
Oh, I'm going home to my creator. That's where I'm going. I'm tapping my toes. I look down. Shit, these are black steel toes.
There's no place like home. There's no place like mailbox comes hits you in the head.
Why I get hot all of a sudden? What is this fiery place?
Yeah.
Hey, can someone turn on the AC or?
Oh my god.
Uh,
Yeah. I
No,
punched
but
my
yeah,
ticket
no.
a long time ago.
like the thing that's kind of like insane, like that we had like a tornado essentially, like probably is closer to us than we think. Because like most of the time,
Oh,
like
yeah?
we hear like, oh yeah,
Shut
up, Shay, you live-
got kinda
Oh,
you
close.
essentially
Shay,
live near tornado
we
alley.
get it. Shay, we get it. You almost died. Get over it. Fuck.
Move on.
It's
Oh,
different on the other
it's
side
part
of the earth,
tornado
alright?
alley. You essentially live.
I mean, we're gonna get the summer of fire and smog again.
Oh yeah, the
true.
forest fires have been insane.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
there's-
apparently
like,
that's been getting crazy.
yeah, no,
DC is like
I,
half on fire right now.
I thought I saw something that was
Uh,
like Fort. I think it was Fort McCurry or something like that.
You
It's
guys
like-
remember
We
We
the
got we
on
got
fire.
we got
California?
some we got some
What?
smoke in the city today.
Oh,
Like yeah, it was weird.
Really?
The sun was out and it was like foggy. It was crazy.
huh.
Yeah, it gets really hazy.
I still remember the time when it was like, was it like a couple
I-
years ago or something when like
It was last year. It was last
was
year.
it really just last year?
It was last year when we had the crazy ass smog, and
Yeah,
I still think one of the best things
and the whole
Diablo
sky
4
like orange.
released on the day that the smog was like
I know
crazy
that
in
was
New York.
perfect marketing for them.
And so there was a massive billboard that says, "Hey, New York, welcome to hell."
I see now, and that was great. Like
As the
honestly,
sky was like blood orange.
whoever was
and,
in
like,
charge of the marketing for that, perfect time. They knew the assignment. They
For
knew
real.
the assignment for that one. But yeah,
Was it
what?
what was on fire that was like on fire? It wasn't Quebec, was it? No, it was somewhere.
No,
Not Quebec. What am I thinking of? Somewhere last year it was on fire for like forever, and they were trying everything to put it out.
was it not like BC?
California? California?
Was it?
I don't know. Somewhere was on fire, and then there was a video. And
This,
then I
this
remember
was
there was.
this is the poster.
Oh.
But I remember the video. There was a video of a plane trying to put out the fire, and it crashed.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
like the plane that like the ones that scoop up the water.
Yeah,
and I think
yeah.
It was one of them crashed. Like it got too close to the trees. I think it
Oh,
crashed.
what the hell?
I think that's
Oh,
what I was
shit.
hearing about. But yeah, man, that was like I remember then like you could smell it. Like it was just like firewood though. Like it's just like a smoggy and firewood smell. I'm like, what the hell is happening? And like there's fires coming from the west coast, and I'm like, holy shit!
That is
It's traveling all
fucked.
the way over here. Sky looks like a little orange ball. Like the sky, the sun looks like an orange ball.
It basically like just you turned your skybox into like an apocalypse theme.
Yeah, terrifying, man. It's actually scary.
Oh, it.
Not like a tornado by your house scary. Like it's pretty scary, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Weather's crazy sometimes.
Nature's scary.
Isn't Mother Nature a bitch?
Oh no, Mother Nature's
Nah,
great.
Nah, she's just doing her job, man.
No, she's just got her time of the month, like anyone.
She's
Oh
just being the
my
Thanos of this world.
Yeah, Mother Nature is actually Thanos snapping.
Every time, just a natural disaster. It's just a snap.
What did it cost? 3
It
cities,
costs.
3 cities.
2 towns, and a hut.
Hey, inflation went down by like 1%.
Oh, that's great. I'm still paying like out the nose for my grocery.
Oh, we
Yeah.
can't even. I don't even want to talk about that right now with the whole inflation system that's going on right now.
That if it is just, I mean, even like with the gas, it's fucking crazy.
Oh, gas is so bad right now.
Dude,
Yeah.
food is bad.
True.
Everything is bad.
everything is
Everything is bad.
Everything
The world
is
is on
bad.
fire.
The world's just slowly burning.
The world is burning.
The world's
Like,
burning. There's nothing we
Man,
can do.
I remember when gas used to be like 70 cents or like 90 cents. And you're like,
Oh,
holy
dude,
shit,
I remember
that's-
doing like it was COVID. It was just
Yeah.
super
Ah.
cheap.
What's funny is how old we all sound talking like this.
I
And
know.
this was
Where
just
it's
4
like,
years
I remember
ago.
when this was this, but
Yo,
you want
like,
you,
we-
no,
it's-
you want to know the greatest
What?
one is I remember when it was the $5 footlong. Now it's the $6 6-inch.
That's horrible.
That's horrible.
Seriously?
Yeah.
God.
We used to have the $5 footlong at Subway, and now their new promotion is the $6 6-inch.
Are you serious? No
Yeah.
way. That's no way. That's
I'll
fucking
give
real,
you
dog.
$1 for each inch.
And now, like, oh man, I know, like everything is so bad.
Damn.
It's-
Like, okay, let me put in this: the cheapest sub at Subway used to be, what was it, the cold cut combo?
Yeah, is that still not the cheapest?
It is, but it's like $12 for a footlong
Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. True. I was
plus
gonna say-
tax, so it's like
It's like-
$14.
No, it's more like 13.
And then I tried one of their new rip-off things, and that was like $18.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was a sandwich.
This sounds like
like
old
the-
people talk right now. You know,
I
I
like
tried
their
one of
rice
them
balls.
subs the other days, and you know what? It wasn't that bad, but it was pretty expensive. That's what it sounds. We sound like a bunch of old people ranting about. Like we became.
I remember
our
when I could go to
parents,
the
bro.
corner store and get five candies for a quarter.
Yes, bro. I actually remember that. It's crazy.
Yep.
Like,
and now, oh, you want to
I
know
remember-
you want to know the saddest one? You
What?
can't get Arizona for $1 anymore. It's $2.
Wait, no, really?
Remember when
Yeah.
everything used to be $1 in Dollar Tree?
Oh,
remember the dollar
okay.
store? Remember when Dollarama
When-
used to be like
When
$1?
$1 actually used to have things for $1.
I mean,
Yeah.
they do candy, but like that's about it. You could get
Well,
like
the chocolate bar is the best thing to get. They're like 86 cents there. Like that's
Yeah.
the cheapest thing. But
The weird thing is like shit. Like I went to like the Dollarama the other day. Actually, I knew this for a while, but like went to Dollar. This is gonna be a weird thing to say, but went to Dollarama to hunt Funko Pops.
yeah, they have them there. $5.
Yeah. $5.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, Dollaramas carry
yeah,
their Funkos.
They
And
carry Funko Pops.
Shop exclusive ones too and shit. Like,
yeah. I got
I
what
mean-
was it?
Dollarama's turning in like Dollarama turned into a grocery store.
yeah.
Like it's got literally everything. It's a mini
Like
Walmart.
shit. I got a the Funko Pop shop exclusive, the Civil War Vision, for like $5.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I got
oh
I got a
wow.
Jurassic Park one there, the Atrociraptor.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
$5.
yeah. I also seen like they had Mando as well. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
I got my brother. They
I have
had
to
a
check this
Jango
out.
Fett button Funko, like the button, the
Oh,
Funko
yeah,
buttons.
yeah.
They had Jango Fett ones there too. I'm like, bro, like, crazy.
Like before, like you used to like think dollar stores like, oh, it's just like cheap stuff. Because I
Dollar
remember like
stores got
back
to
when
eat,
I was
man.
like, I think it was like a kid, like they
Yeah.
had like cheap dollar store. Like dollar store was selling like I think it was knockoff Pokemon cards, like fake Pokemon cards.
And
But,
now
like-
it's actual Pokemon.
Like
cards.
yeah, now you can actually go. You can buy like like it's not good, but like it's just shitty like mystery
Oh.
packs. But that they actually contain legit cards.
They were selling those little figures for the Disney Infinity game at the
Yeah.
time too, and I showed Luca that. I'm like, bro, should these not be at like Walmart? Like,
Yeah.
what are these doing here? Like, they pack the heat now. They're actually
Yeah, like it's crazy.
Crazy. They have Scrub Daddies there. I highly recommend Scrub Daddies for your dishes, bro. I'm sound like an old man.
Oh,
for
bro.
this, but they are
100%.
insane. Scrub Daddies, bro, they'll change your life, bro. I
They're
don't care.
my
I'll
daddy.
brag about it.
Just
Yeah.
so you know, we're not sponsored by Scrub Daddies yet.
We are not. We're not. But
We're
bro,
not sponsored by anything.
those things are like $3 there, and holy shit, it'll change your life. I'm just telling you right now. Dollarama packs the heat. I'm telling you.
Oh no, it does.
Not sponsored by Dollarama either. Maybe one day, boys. But
Just imagine being sponsored by like a high crow so like this episode of the podcast is now sponsored by Walmart. Shop
day.
for less. Which
Shop
is that's a joke. That's a joke.
No,
We're not
I-
sponsored.
the irony is, this is sponsored by Subway.
No, it's
This
sponsored,
is sponsored by
Blockbuster.
Raid Shadow
Oh
Legends.
God, no. No.
It's
Okay,
sponsored
that
by
is-
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Block. There's still a
there's-
Blockbuster
There's,
chain.
yeah, there's
Do
one
you guys
Blockbuster in
actually
the world.
still have one?
No,
There's
I,
No,
one
it's in the
somewhere
no,
US.
the
it's in
world.
these states. It's in I think Oklahoma.
In the US.
No, not
US.
Oklahoma. Oregon. I think it's Oregon.
Yeah, there's one Blockbuster still standing.
I think it's Oregon
God,
because I think there was also a Family Guy episode of it. Like
Yes.
I don't know if the location of it's like actually true and actually is in Oregon.
Netflix made a TV show.
It's more
on
of a merch shop, what I heard.
Either way, still like it's still the fact like that you could go and still to a physical Blockbuster location is insane.
Yeah.
So, because like I know they used to, like they did that with Zellers too.
They did bring back Zellers.
I don't think it's brought any there anymore. Or no, I think it's no, it's
I
in
think there's
Hudson
still-
Bay. Never mind, it's in Hudson Bay. Yeah, because like they're bringing that back, and like even in the States, I think they brought back this Toys R Us.
Oh, Toys R Us is
Yeah.
still here.
Well, yeah,
Not
here
the
in
States
Canada,
anymore.
but like yeah, no, the States like it shut down, but they just
Yeah,
started to
you-
bring it back recently.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know
In
about this. I was
Macy.
talking with my coworker the other day.
It's in
I
Macy.
didn't know that Toys R Us had shut down in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
no.
were
because
bankrupt
it's
in the
been
US for some
it's been
reason.
open in Canada for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Because
Oh,
I
if
think
you guys
it's-
want to talk about a place that recently like lost like 90% of their stores, you guys remember Mastermind?
Oh
Mastermind
yeah.
Games?
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
like only a few locations left.
Yeah, there was,
Like
'cause
they,
there was another
they
one.
shuttered most of their doors for like most of the stores.
Yeah, because I know there was one that's like here. There's like there was essentially two in our city. Like one of them shut down. It's like oh wow, because like I seen like everything's like oh everything must go like a store on clearance type thing. I'm like, huh, weird. Because like I just go there. It's like I go there sometimes like when I want like Pokemon cards or like other shit like Lego or something.
No, it's a goddamn shame that's gone in Canada is
What?
Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm so pissed
I
off.
know.
We
I'm
still
s-
have them.
Yeah, I'm so
Alright.
pissed off about that.
Next time I go, I'm gonna take a picture for you.
If you're gonna go there, get the sweet barbecue. Take a picture for me. I'll probably block you, but I'll still, you know.
I'll take a whole ass video of the first bite.
It's just him eating it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
I'll take a video of me in Toys R Us for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or how about
I'll
I
take a
take a video? I'll take a video of tornadoes not hitting my place. Thank you very much. How about that?
Take
Okay.
a video of your power being on.
Yeah. Look at all this power I have. Oh wait, we have a thunderstorm tomorrow. I'm I'm kind of scared. Maybe a tornado will hit us.
It's supposed to be for like the next 2 days.
Yeah. Well, at
Yeah.
least I
At
think
least we
we're
don't
safe.
know we don't have tornadoes.
At least I don't have to get up at 8 in the morning and go mow my lawn. did that today.
At least I'm not being the one texting the chat whether or not I'm gonna die.
Hey, hey Shay, why don't you go get me a Kinder egg?
Oh, that's right. They're banned.
Oh right, yeah, that doesn't exist.
Uh,
Oh
Alright.
man,
I think.
Hey, I'm gonna take a picture of me eating a coffee crisp.
I'll get a Kinder egg for you.
I think this podcast has been an hour now. I think we're just now rambling on to random shit of look at us at this
Yeah.
point.
We're just comparing.
Welcome to Ramblecast. We talk about anything.
I originally thought of that as the name for this
Welcome to
podcast.
diabetes.
Diabetes.
I originally thought of that as the name for this podcast,
French
Ramblecast,
fried potatoes.
but
The what?
the Ramblecast. But I'm like, nah. I don't know, something about like the name, like Quinn, when essentially Quinn said like, oh, we used to have like the Friday night late night talks. I'm like,
When I
Boom.
said it,
was it you or was it Quinn? Oh,
you just made me say a bad word. Dog, that was 2 days ago.
whatever.
I will cancel this podcast right now.
He's gonna.
I
You'll
thought it
dox
was
everybody.
no,
in
I
here
thought
right
it was
now.
at the gym with Quinn.
So help me, I'll turn this podcast around and we'll go right home.
I literally, it was literally me and Kevin talking, and I said it, and
Oh.
you went, "Oh, that should be the name out of the blue."
Okay, for some reason I thought I was at the gym with Quinn. Maybe that also was. I was also at the gym with Quinn, and we just kind of said that. I'm like, oh, and it just came to my head. Anyways, but nah, I think this podcast has been going on long enough. Yeah, podcast.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Don't know
Yeah.
proper outros. We don't know.
No outro, just bye.
We don't know proper outros.
Bye. Have a great time.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Adios, amigo.